Hi everyone, this is Shampriti here from Ecotels. Here we'll cover various topics important for NTA UGC NET. We'll give a brief summary of each topic. Note that this video is not an exhaustive thing. To dig deeper, please resort to textbooks. Treat this video as a supplementary resource. Now we'll broadly cover 10 important topics. First, we'll start with Unit 8, that is Growth and Development Economics. Under Growth and Development Economics, we have three broad and easy topics: economic growth and economic development, vicious cycle of poverty, and thirdly, indicators of development. We'll start with the classical debate between growth versus development. By growth, we mean increase in a country's real per capita output of goods and services over time. While development is more comprehensive, it involves progressive changes in the socio-economic structures of a country. In addition to the increase in per capita income, development brings about fundamental changes in the societal structures, like, for example, rising share of industry, growing urbanization, decrease in population growth and demographic changes, and changes in consumption pattern. So, while growth can be considered as a unidimensional concept, development is multidimensional. Now, how do we measure development? We do that by studying three broad indicators of economic development: per capita income, the physical quality of life index, and the human development index. Per capita income. Per capita income usually means the total amount of income of a country divided by the country's total population. Sounds really easy, doesn't it? So that's why it has certain advantages. Firstly, it provides a rough idea very easily. Secondly, it reflects the average productivity of a nation. Thirdly, it's the necessary requirement for the economic development of any country. And finally, it's a good proxy for social and economic structure. However, such a simple measure is bound to have certain disadvantages as well. The national income statistics are not often very accurate, so the per capita income that we get may not be very accurate. Secondly, it does not reflect living standards completely. And finally, it ignores social costs like household work, for example. India's per capita income was recorded to be INR 113000 in financial year 2017-18 at current prices. India ranks at 145 in terms of per capita nominal GDP according to 2017 estimates of United Nations. Next, we move on to the Physical Quality of Life Index. It was developed by Maurice de Morris for the Overseas Development Council in the mid 1970s. It is an attempt to measure the quality of life or well-being of a country. It takes into account the following aspects. Number 1, life expectancy as up to age 1, infant mortality rate, and finally literacy rate. A composite index of the above factors is formed. All are equally weighted on a scale of 0 to 100. Next, we have the Human Development Index. It was developed by UNDP in 1990. The following indicators are considered while making the index. Number 1, life expectancy at birth. Secondly, educational ability. It takes a weighted average of adult literacy given a weight of 2/3 and a combination of enrollment rates of primary, secondary, and tertiary education given a weight of 1/3. And finally, we have the per capita income. This is adjusted if a threshold level is crossed. Less weight is given to a higher income after a certain threshold point. As per 2018 reports, India stands at 130th rank on the basis of HDI with an index of 0.640. Our next topic is Knox's vicious circle of poverty. According to him, a poor country stays poor due to some circular relationships that tends to perpetuate the low level of development in less developed countries. This theory has both a supply side argument and a demand side argument. According to the supply side argument, low productivity results in low savings. Low savings results in lower investment, and lower investment causes capital deficiency. According to the demand side argument, low level of real income results in lower aggregate demand, which causes deficiency of capital and finally leading to low productivity and output. The supply side and demand side argument can be presented with the help of this graph as well. We see that low productivity causes lower income, which causes small capacity to save and finally resulting in lack of capital and lower productivity. Again, we see that low income causes low limited purchasing power, thus leading to small inducement to invest, and finally leading to the production of small amount of capital, resulting in lower productivity and lower income. We also have a third side to this theory, which relies on underdeveloped human and natural resources. Now, resource development depends on productive capacity. If productive capacity is lower, resources will remain underutilized. So, according to vicious circle of poverty, lack of capital is a key factor preventing growth and development in less developed countries. So, in this video, we learned about the difference between growth and development, vicious circle of poverty, and the broad indicators of measuring economic development. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to EcoTools for more updates. Feel free to give any suggestions and queries. Thank you.